So I have an idea. I have several ideas, but only one idea that really pertains to you guys at this moment. And so what I've been doing is listen. I've been listening to so many podcasts, like upwards of 4, 5 podcasts, and not all the way through. I have to say that, just partially, because who has the time? Honestly, I would understand it if you are about to turn this one off. No one has time. No one has time to listen to things, to bibble babble, to jibber jabber. No. So I had an idea,
Well, hold
and
on, hold
my
on.
idea was
No, just stop. I just before you say your idea, I just wanted you to know that the listening numbers have come in, and it won't be an issue because it looks like everybody gave up on this podcast because you stopped making it. So it kind of makes a little bit of sense. So right now you're just talking into the void. You're talking into the ether. You're talking into I don't know, like somewhere where no one is. The Marin, what is it? Marinara?
Yeah, I think it's marinara.
Mariana, right? Not Marin. Yeah.
No.
Mariana Trench.
Is it? Did we decide here? No, this is Rufus. T. Rufus. And did we actually decide on if it's marinara trench? Now, hold on a second. I believe the marinara trench is when you make a pot of spaghetti and you just family style, you put it down the middle of the table, all that pescetti, and then
hold on,
come along,
Rufus.
and
Are you saying pescetti? Because like the first time I think you actually said spaghetti, which I appreciate, but then the second time you just went on with pescetti. Pescetti.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Pescetti.
But not, it's me, producer, and I heard it as well. I was going to, I like to mark things on notepads so that at the end of the episode, if I have to go back in and edit anything or whatever, but I wrote in there this exact time stamp that these men said, pescetti, like that, Okay?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much, producer. Wow, your accent got a little bit. What's happening today? This is very strange. You got very. I would say Italian, but I don't really know. I don't.
Right.
Accents are weird to me. Everything kind of sounds dissimilar. Oh.
Oh, you're so fancy. Yo, look at me. I'm Natty Bumpercar. I got so much wit. I got so much, like, whatever. But I got to say, pescetti, Rufus, you sound like, like you're a 3-year-old or 7. A 3-year-old or 7. Not 4, not 5, not 6. You're either a 3-year-old or you're 7. And that's who I understand it's in their language. It's in what they say. They say pescetti, like that.
I wanted to thank you, Aloysius, because everybody who is saying the pescetti, they're really going into the microphone and they're saying it very loud, so they're getting that noise, that pop noise that you get because we don't have a pop barrier anymore, like a pop screen, and so I do appreciate if everyone else could follow Aloysius' example, and then it'll make everybody happy because, I agree that no one is probably listening at this point anymore, but if they were, we just want to give them a high quality product. Did I just do it?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah.
This is very difficult. It's very difficult.
I was listening to my headphones here. Do you know we used to call headphones cans? Like we said, but I can't hear you through the cans. That's when we were back on the radio long time ago, long time ago, for you, Piggy Lou, before you even born. Now, here's the thing. I think what we got to do until we get ourselves a pop guard is just avoid any words that might be associated or integrated or reverberated through the microphone with the issues that are associated with not having a pop filter.
Okay. Yeah, that works for me. We'll just, I don't, it's going to be very difficult because we don't have a script like some of these odd casts. I just have to, I mean, that has a P at the beginning, but I didn't want to
Ooh.
say it. So now
Wait, Pig.
that's all I'm thinking about
Pig.
now is
Hold on. You're good.
Wow. What's
Do you hear
happening?
this?
Is that?
Pig, I think that there's some music happening. Do you think there's gonna be a song?
There could be. Drop the beat, pretty please.
Oh, okay. Sounds like we're doing something. Let's go. Ready?
I'm rolling.
Riding, sitting, Poseidon, looking for Poseidon.
Okay, that rhymed.
I'm chasing.
You're hiding.
I'm barely even trying.
So clean off your face.
You're in last place.
The geese, the gaggle, the geese will never haggle. A wiggle, a waggle.
All right, I'm jumping in here. I don't know if you're just like out of practice, if you forgot how to do this, or what the problem is right now. Can you cut that music? Can you cut it off, please? Producer, I'm talking to you.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I didn't know if you were like doing part of the song, like a spoken word kind of thing where you come in and you're like a Mr. Tough Guy or whatever. I noticed that you were not paying attention to the music or the beat or anything that was said before, so I was guessing that you weren't doing that, but yes. sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Whoa. Wow. I mean, you just cut it. Like it wasn't even like we're gonna fade it out or anything. Like it was just like gone. Music just gone.
I know.
That's fine. No,
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I just thought I was supposed to do it. The man with the lawyer man here, Rufus says that you got to get rid of the music or you're not doing a great job. Blah 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 blah. And I got just push the button and it's gone. It's fine. I don't. It's just my job. It's just my life. It's just my dream.
All right.
But that's fine. That's fine.
Listen, producer, it is okay. I don't want anybody to get worried. I don't want anybody to get worked up. All right? Everything's good. Everything's fine. We made a terrible song. It's okay, and that's going to happen. We haven't made a song in a long time, and the one we just did was terrible. And that's, again, it's okay. We're gonna move on, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Do we have anything else planned for this episode? Or
Well,
was that it?
We
I
didn't
don't know.
No, we didn't even plan for that. We did. Come on. It's okay. Everybody calm down.
Now, I'm starting to wonder if this is why we hadn't recorded a Bumper podcast in a long time. Maybe we just don't gel anymore. Maybe we're like oil and water, and there's several. Nada, you can be the water, and then we can be different kinds of oil. Myself, I think I'm gonna be an avocado oil. Aloysius, what are you thinking over there? What are your thoughts?
Well, it's a good point. Oil and water. Yeah, he is absolutely water over there. Your avocado. I'm gonna, I want to stay away from seed oils because, as I understand, those are out of vogue at the moment. Is there anything like I know they do milk, but is there like an almond oil or a soy oil? Oh, soy oil, soil. Let's start that business. Is there such a thing as soy oil? Can we start soil? What'd you cook your food in? I cooked it in soil. There we go. Oh, $1 million plan.
Yeah, I don't really want to be oil necessarily, but here's the thing: I could be I could be butter, maybe. Just it tastes good. You can still cook in it. It doesn't have as high of a burned temperature as the other ones, especially the avocado oils. You can really get that pan hot. Soil, I'm not totally familiar with. Are we determining if that's a real thing?
Yeah,
or?
I think we should get an intern for the podcast because a lot of the shows that I was watching or listening to, whatever you do, they had people off to the side who were actually like, they would say stuff and then the people over on the side would look it up. And so they're sitting here like how you're just talking about soy oil, soil. They would be able to just like put it up in front of you. So you would know right then if it was actually a real thing or something that could be done, as opposed to how we seem to do it, which is something is mentioned, we have no idea if it's valid or if it's real, and then we're supposed to remember the next week what we said and to have actually looked it up. And how many times has that actually happened? Do you think we can count it on one hand?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Count it on one hand. Very, 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 very insensitive. Natty, I don't have hands. I've got little hoofs. Look at me. Look at me. Little hoofs. All right? And producer.
Yep.
Why don't you jump in here?
Oh. Hey.
Come on,
That
man. I didn't mean that.
Yeah, but it wasn't necessary. You're like, you could have said anything, really, but now you're like, oh, hey, frog, why don't you jump into the conversation? I mean, like, what are we doing? Are we just going around the room now and picking things out, I guess?
Oh, so now I'm not trying to, I don't want to say P-I-L-E, pile on, but you, producer just did the pop thing. So I guess it's gotten everybody. And I also wanted to point out that Aloysius, if you producer want to have a meeting after this session, then we could maybe come up, draw up some diagrams, draw up some I don't know, little, good old-fashioned litigation to address the situation which I myself just saw. I myself was hurt by.
Really?
I myself was quite offended by.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if I actually feel safe in this
What?
place of work.
Really? You don't feel safe? Okay. You know what? I don't even remember who it was at this point who said, like, oh, maybe it's oil and it was you, wasn't it, Rufus? Oil and water. Yeah, that's it. I'm water. Maybe this is why we haven't recorded the podcast in a long time, because it's hard. It's walking on eggshells. What's walking on broken glass.
Oh, that was a pretty good pull. In the middle of everything, that was good. Good job to your brain. 1 point. Bumper Car's brain.
Now, yeah, I could see why you're giving them compliments. I understand the creative process, but now I got to deal with the legal paper probably from that. I got people breathing down my necks. I got letters in my mailbox filling up. I can't even close my mailbox, which means all of my catalogs are getting wet and musty and moldy. And I can't even look at that. What is the summer fair this year? I don't know, because I can't look at it. All right? So now, Natty, that's what you got me, and you got me in the situation where you're talking about hands, and we're talking about jump right in, and now I got to deal with the legalese of this whole conflagration.
I'm actually okay with the whole thing. Now that I think about it, it was an accident. I'm good.
Oh, I'm glad you're good. Pig, are you good?
No! Oil and water!
The Bumper Podcast is an oftentimes hilarious weekly romp with Natty Bumpercar and some of his pals. It is family-friendly, clean, and ridiculous. Thanks a bundle for listening. If you love our show and you'd like to help support the podcast, check out our Patreon page at https://www.patreon.com/Natty Bumpercar. Also, pretty please subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Share it with everyone everywhere, post about it on all of the social medias, or leave a rating and review. The Bumper Podcast is produced at headquarters in Coffee Can Alley. It's recorded, mixed, and produced by producer. The Bumper Podcast features contributions from Aloysius J. Pig, Rufus T. Rufus, Doodle Poodle, Robot, Trunks, and a gaggle of other silly rascals. Our head talker is probably Natty Bumpercar. We also have an absurd newsletter. Check it out and subscribe at nattybumpercar.com/subscribe. Also, you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Natty Bumpercar. Hugs and hearts. See you soon.